The FBI investigates Angel Reese's use of steroids. The FBI is conducting a thorough investigation into Angel Reese agencies after her steroid scandal was made public, because it seems that no one in this hypocritical league is loyal to anyone. But what will happen to Angel next? Perhaps some people will feel sorry for her. But guess what? She doesn't deserve any of it, because she isn't even remotely ashamed. No one's coming out to see crazy-ass Angel Reese, unless they want to see her at a nightclub shaking her ass. I mean, seriously, she must be the queen of the most stupid choices ever made by a human being on this planet, all the while believing she is the smartest person in the room. For example, Angel, you really believed you could pull off a stunt this reckless, and no one would notice you took the most cliched, lazy shortcut in the book, and thought you could get away with it. How can one person be so naive? Now she's dealing with a fallout, and things are only going to get worse from here. Addiction is real. The addiction to attention is real. The addiction is genuine. Angel Reese, a former WNBA rising star, truly believed she could cheat her way to the top because of her actual attention addiction. Now she is at the center of a steroid scandal so large that the FBI is even engaged. Come on. How much more embarrassing can it get that the player who is meant to be the WNBA's future is now the subject of one of the most degrading scandals to ever affect the league? This isn't just a rumor circulating the locker room. No, it's a full-fledged investigation. I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times, but wait, things will improve. The FBI has drug testing, so they're not just looking around for fun. There were witnesses, and likely more scandals than we even know about. But let's not forget that it only takes one whistleblower to ruin a whole career. I'm sure someone in her circle decided they were sick of seeing her pretend to be successful, and they dropped the bomb. And now Reese is frantically trying to salvage what little reputation she still has. Angel Reese, you can't beat a big bad wolf. But then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an elf. And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed to be the best, but don't assume that her career is the only thing at stake. This is more serious than that. If it turns out that she has been distributing steroids, we're discussing criminal charges, because there's no reason to stop using them when you can earn a little extra cash. She faces jail time, not just a slap on the wrist, but genuine prison time. What a legacy. Rather than being remembered as a champion, Angel, you'll be remembered as the player who attempted to circumvent the system and was burned for it. To top it all off, she isn't as ashamed of what she did and even claimed she won't fight back. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say she faces the possibility of a 2-year suspension, which would mean 2 whole years of sitting on the sidelines while everyone else actually plays the game and abides by the rules. Can you imagine the embarrassment of the girl who is supposed to be the next big thing, and the NBA being reduced to watching her teammates from the bleachers because she couldn't keep her hands off the juice? Also, there's the possibility of a $500,000 fine, which isn't just pocket change, it's a financial death sentence for someone whose endorsement deals are likely already leaving sooner than her career. Angel Reese told her lonely male followers, hating pays to. Translation, I need attention. Translation, I need money. Translation, nothing about me is authentic. Translation, I cannot be a star on my own. But wait, there's more. If you thought things couldn't get much worse, consider the possibility of criminal charges as well. Depending on how severe this steroid mess gets, Reese may face actual prison time of 1 to 5 years. Imagine her career trajectory, going from WNBA star to prison inmate in a single season. She could be sitting in a cell while her former peers are out there setting records and winning championships. That would be a complete self-inflicted disaster. Oh yeah, white people racist, white people death threats, white people blah 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 blah. And that's all I hear when I hear these things. And if the prospect of a suspension or jail term wasn't enough to make her shudder, what about the idea that she would never play again? If the investigation reveals enough evidence, a lifetime ban is definitely in the cards. Angel, who is losing more than a few seasons. Remember what she said, that's losing the entire sport. One day you're playing in front of the spotlight, and the next day you're just another name in the long list of players who believed they could cheat the system and ended up getting burnt. Can't teach that I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I Angel. No brand in their right mind will want to associate themselves with a walking scandal. No matter how much potential she has, sponsors will dump her faster than she can say steroids. Your ridiculous energy will soon drown you out, silly girl. Now let's talk about sponsorships, which are the thing that really helps athletes make real money. What business wants to be associated with someone who is in the news for all the wrong reasons? Oh right, none. History shows that athletes like Marion Jones and Alex Rodriguez are the ideal illustration of what occurs when you believe you can cut the corners. A-Rod was suspended for 162 games, and his reputation never fully recovered. Angel Reese is on the same path as Marion Jones, who lost her Olympic medals and served time in prison. It's a one-way ticket to career destruction. I do think that some of this drama, and she started some of it to be fair, got to her. The WNBA Must be ecstatic about all the bad press she's generating since the league has put a lot of effort into establishing its reputation, and now Reese is out there disregarding everything as if it were unimportant. A drug scandal is the last thing they need while attempting to improve the sport's reputation. However, at least we know who is to blame for the 25% decline in viewership. Angel, you didn't just ruin your own career. Reese, you brought the entire league down with you. It's almost poetic, really a once promising star turned into a living reminder that there are no shortcuts in life, particularly not in sports. She believed she could cheat her way to the top, but now she's paying the price, and let's face it, she has no one to blame but herself. Enjoy the fallout, Angel. However, the added animosity, beef, and physicality from Angel is definitely boosting interest. As well, from a hopeful star to walking scandal, Angel Reese ultimately changed from a player who was meant to guide the Chicago Sky to greatness to one who is set to walk out of the league and possibly into a trial. She had it all, and when Angel Reese comes out and says she ain't the only one everybody's watching but threw it away for a little boost, and now she'll be remembered as the player who destroyed her own career. Her story is the epitome of what occurs when hubris meets desperation. Bravo, Angel, bravo. Won a national title. She didn't celebrate with her teammates. She mocked Caitlin Clark. So there's jealousy there. I certainly see that with her. I don't know about the league. You are aware of Angel's the steroid scandal is just the latest in a long line of self-inflicted tragedies caused by Reese and her extraordinary propensity to make poor decisions. It was a truly brilliant move when she felt it was a great idea to dress provocatively, and then had the audacity to pretend astonished when people commented on it. She flaunts it, and then plays the victim when the attention isn't what she wants. Classic Reese. Has never acknowledged any death threats, sexualized me, or even mentioned her strange obsession with Caitlin Clark. Thank you so much.